A mikvah is a very precious thing. When you enter into its waters, you are transported into a different place. You emerge cleansed from any tumah that was upon you. You are more ready to daven. And if you have actual tumah, for most people, immersion in the mikvah removes that tumah. But not all. When you travel about the bigger Jewish communities, you stop and you think, what is their power? What is their strength? We travel through this world on a mission of Dveikus, trying to stay focused and attached to the source. In the midst of the needs to make a living, troubles, sickness, we try to immerse ourselves in tefillah, in Torah, to find elokus, godliness, in our existence. And in that endeavor, we are assisted by others. The more there are of people like us who are seeking this, gathered together, we are strengthened. Our resolve is stronger. Our determination is more powerful. And resistance is weakened. That is their power. That's the power of a mikvah. In a mikvah, you gather enough water together, 40 sa'ah. It conforms to the kashrus of a mikvah. It can be matayr. It can purify. And you gather enough people together, a similar resolve, you are strengthened and you can become tar. But what if you're not? What if you're living in a small community? What if you're out there in some city, some town, and you're pretty much all alone? And you find yourself without that mikvah, without that 40 sa'ah, without the accumulation of so many Jews like you, giving you that power. What is your strength? How can you do it? The Mishnayos and Mikvos describe a different type of mitahar, a cleanser. It's more powerful and effective than the mikvah. And it is the mayan. The mayan is a natural spring that comes forth from the earth and flows out. The mayan's waters flow, are not gathered in one place. Very severe tumah, like a zav or a zava, a man or a woman that has emissions from their body. A mitzorah, the one that has tsaras, cannot find their tahara through a mikvah. They are in need of the mayan. Of the most severe tumos, tumas meis, contact with the dead. When one is in need of the efer paraduma, the ashes of the red heifer, of the other essential ingredients is water. What type of water is kosher, is needed for these ashes? Only water drawn from a mayan, from a spring. And that is your power. That's the power of the individual. The power of the mayan. Now, what is so special about the Ma'ayan, about the spring, that it affects Tumah in such a way? The answer is the Ma'ayan's waters are connected to a source. And it's called in the Torah Mayim Chayim, living waters. Those waters are connected to a source. And it's connected to a source, they're chai, they're alive, drawing its energy directly from a source. Not stagnant, pooled together, immobile, like the waters of the mikvah. The mayim, the water from the Ma'ayan, is chai. It's moving, it's vibrant, it's from a source. That is your power. That is the potential power of the individual, of the person that lives alone or in a smaller community without that strength of the many. The Ma'ayan does not need 40 sa in one place, as the mikveh does. The Ma'ayan can be effective in less. What is the Ma'ayan? What is your Ma'ayan? You see, when you live in the greater community and you're strengthened by others, what often occurs is you gather your strength from others. Really, your resolve is not your own. Your doing isn't yours necessarily, but it's riding on the power and the waves of the many. Your strength is really their strength that you are drawing from, but it's not yours. Alone or in a smaller community, the person has no other choice. There is only one way, and that is to find the Ma'ayan within. What is the Ma'ayan within? That is the great determination to acquire yourself. To realize, Ein hadavar talui elabi. The matter depends on me alone. I must do it in order to make it. When that realization reaches the person, it moves you to draw from within. And you begin to draw on the kochos, the powers that are embedded in the neshama, in the soul. And you begin to draw it out yourself. And you become chai. You are living like those waters. That which you have and that which you're doing isn't the result of the power of the many that you're living with. It's acquired. It's owned. It's flowing for real from within. You are chai. This is self-generated from the Ma'ayan, the source that Hashem imbues in the person. And that's our koach, our power. And it's time for us to realize that koach. Stop looking to the outside for that support and for that strength, because you may not have it. And to realize Hashem has given it to you within. Dig down deep and draw out from the well springs of yourself the power that's there, and feel yourself chai, alive in Ruchnius.